The show comes to you live from the Mile High City in Coors Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. At the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Boston, center fielder, number 34.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's Archer on 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again 1-2. Ball 2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Squared that one up just a little late. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Here's Corey Seager.
Shortstop.
Lifted into the air out toward center field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
99.
First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. 1 strike now from Archer. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. He's running towards second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Archer is there for it. And that ends the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockies, center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Ball 3.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Seager takes it in. And a rather easy first out. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Scooter.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Calhoun.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. There is Valbuena. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Chris
sends that Davis. One out of play for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Scorched to third, right to Gonzalez. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So stepping in, number 36. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Adam Duvall. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Calhoun going back on it to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Coming to the plate now, Luis Valbuena. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
First baseman, Shea.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Now here's the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Marcell Ozuna is on deck. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Here's Matt Adams now.
Designated hitter, Matt.
Too low with the
Adams.
curveball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Striding into the
Leading off for Boston, the catcher, number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and out of here. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Ready for another chance? Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Seager.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Popped high in the air. Gregorius is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Line to the right side, but foul. High in the air out to center field. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Logan Morrison. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he got out in front of the changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Throw over to first. The 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, Alex Avila.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Pitch on its way to Avila.
Nope.
And that
Ball
sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Count is 1 and 2.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Popped up. Back behind second. And this is taken in for the second out. Now to the plate, Scooter Gennett, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, a good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Boy, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there. That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup to hold up on, nice job.
And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Cole Calhoun will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Hard hit at third. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit. Striding in once again, Jay Bruce. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Designated hitter, Chris.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. So now striding in, number 36. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Adam Duvall, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. So striding forward now, Luis Valbuena comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez onto the grass, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Devin Mesoraco, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around, and that misses for ball one. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. Throw to third. So now 2 men in scoring position. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in and looking for more, A.J. Pollock. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Heading out toward shallow right. Calhoun has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Here's big Aaron Judd. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. This one's down to third. Gonzalez is up with it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this
Leading
one.
off the fourth inning for the Rockies, left fielder, number 13.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now batting,
stepping up to the plate, Matt Adams. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's Didi Gregorius, a base hit in his first trip. He's set, and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he misses. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up. Step on the bag for 1. On to Morrison at first, but it's not in time, and they'll have to settle for 1. Digging in now, Marwin Gonzalez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Number 36 is going to have room out there as he. Ready once again, Logan Morrison. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Number 7, Logan
This
Morrison.
is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out.
Designated hitter.
Digging in once again, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Ready for another shot now. Number 36. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A called strike over the outside corner. 1 strike now from Archer. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes. In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
2-2, here it is. ground ball sent back up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. Striding in, Adam Duvall. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
In the dirt here. Throw won't get him. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here's Archer on 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stepping in, Alex Avila. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Alex Avila.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Left fielder coming in, and this will land foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
This one's flared out toward left. Here comes a left fielder, but he's not going to get to it in time. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Here's Jason Hayward now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Hayward.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, look at Valbuena. Got him. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame.
Scooter.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he lays off for ball 1. No runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Cole Calhoun comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball.
Jay Bruce.
He's set. Here it comes. Shot toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Coming to the plate now, Marcel.
Left fielder, Marcel.
Joe Smith going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Number 38.
Lays off 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Matt Adams now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Matt Adams.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
You know, he just doesn't have command of where he's throwing the ball right now. I mean, that pitch was supposed to be on the outside part of the plate. And when you miss by that much, something's off.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He comes in 0 for 2
Leading
thus
off for
far.
Boston, second baseman, Luis.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Digging into
Number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
from the stretch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. There's one. Out. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
The center fielder.
Ready once again, A.J. Pollock. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight, 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Ready for another chance. Deep.
Leading out for the Rockies, the shortstop,
Francisco Liriano is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Ian Desmond
for the Rockies, number 20, Ian Desmond.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In there at the letters 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. The 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Ball 3-1 now. Alex Avila is on deck. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 34, James McCann.
Trevor Rosenthal is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. Over now. They'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double. Here's Corey C.
Leading off for Boston, shortstop Corey Seager.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Hot shot to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison. No hits in 3. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. J.D. Martinez will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Ready with the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Here's Chris Davis now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Davis.
And this one gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
One and two. Here it comes. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, number 36 is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and he's safe. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run score. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Center fielder.
Fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0 delivery. The high fastball is in there. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In comes Judge. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Scooter Gennett.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Cole Calhoun is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Got him swinging and striding in once again.
Leading off for the Red Sox, third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Calhoun is over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. Now he's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pedro Strop is out from the bullpen.
Rendon now pitching for the Rockies. Number 30. Pedro.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Well, he was clear.
Playing first base. Number 28. J.D.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. For Rendon, that's his first double on the year. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 6-2. Ready now, A.J. Pollock. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lays off 2-2 now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in once again, Corey Seager. He singled his last time up. Right side hit hard, and that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here. Into the box now. Aaron Judge. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away. As that'll be scored a wild pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Bruce will make the catch, and the inning is over. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll try and do what he can.
Leading out for the Rockies, first baseman, Jay Bruce.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled back. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Another 1-2 delivery. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Up next for
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollard is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Matt Adams now.
Designated hitter, Matt Adams. Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-hander.
24. Yasmani Tomas.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded by Rendon. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. In now, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off as Kelvin Herrera enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th. So striding forward now, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Stepping into the box, number 36. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Now batting, Ian Desmond.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth inning for the Rockies.
Number 84 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Desmond. Your attention, please.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
The batter, third baseman,
Marwin Gonzalez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in for his second at-bat, James McCann. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Rockies find themselves down to their final strike now.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter. Ooh, that was a close check.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks.